Leilani's going to grab the mic on fasting. We're also going to start Saturday morning prayers, and we'll talk more about that. But Dan, share with us just in a minute about how this fast changed your life.
So February 8th, 2015, Pastor Miles called the church and said, let's start a fast. So I started it, and he called me to pray at the same time. So twice a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning, right in bed before I even open my eyes, I would start praying for people. He also told me that he was going to bring people to me to pray for. I saw people getting healed. I saw marriages getting fixed. I saw relationships mended. I saw lots of things. He also had me pray at night. A little more than 30 days later, I was driving down the road, and I heard a pastor speaking on the radio saying, the Lord wants to not only have you pray for others, but He wants to hear what's in your heart. Yes, He knows, but He still wants to have that relationship where you'll tell Him what's in your heart. So in the morning when I woke up, on a Wednesday morning, I rolled out of bed after the prayers, and I cried on the floor. And I cried out to Him, and I felt His arms go around me, and I said, Lord, I'm sick of being alone. I'm sick of not having somebody to walk this path with me. I'm asking that you bring a woman into my life, even if it's just a friend that I can share you with. That was on a Wednesday morning, so I prayed twice that day. I prayed twice on Thursday, twice on Friday, twice on Saturday. Sunday morning I got up, and I came to church early, and I'm sitting right back there. And I looked to my left just before praise and worship starts, and I heard Him as clear as the day, and He said, look to your right. And I looked to my right. Leilani was standing in the aisle. And she was staring right at me, and she was smiling. And so she looks at my seat next to me, because there was a Bible sitting there, and I grabbed the Bible and sat it in my seat, and I looked at her, and she smiled. And I patted the seat, and I looked to my left, and I'm thinking, why did I do that? That was rude. I heard that. Jimmy wouldn't. And so she came over and sat down, and immediately the praise and worship started. And so right then, she stood up and started praising God like I've never seen a woman do in my life. Amen. And so we did the praise and worship. We danced, we sang, we gave thanks to the Lord. Pastor Miles came on. It's amazing how the Lord works. Pastor Miles comes on, and he says, we're going to do something a little different today. He goes, instead of me talking, we're going to share our testimony with somebody in the church. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not. And he said, if you're with somebody, he goes, talk to them. If you're alone, find somebody that's alone and you can talk with them. So I very slowly looked around to my right, and I said, do you want to do this? And she said, yep. And I said, do you want to go first? And she said, no. So I apologize, Pastor Miles, because I really didn't follow his script. I opened my mouth, I started to cry. And everything I had hidden, repressed, and denied, every shadow that was in my life, I spilled out on the